Throughout the past 10 years or so, there has been a change in the anime community, and anime in general. Waifus have always been around. Even in the 90s, there are characters that you could say were great waifu material. But it seems obvious in modern anime now, there is more of a focus on waifus, and showing off how great these waifus are. You see the focus on waifus in anime series such as My Dress Up Darling, ReZero, Darling in the Franxx, Rent a Girlfriend, and the quintessential quintuplets. People can't get enough of these waifus, and the waifu culture is getting bigger and bigger. This has changed a lot of discussions that take place between anime fans. Rather than talking about the plot, we're instead talking about who is best girl. We're talking about waifu wars, where people debate who is the best waifu, and should end up with the main character. There is much focus on anime girls, and showing off how amazing they are. Anime studios and writers can see what is going on. They see how much anime fans love great waifus, so they want to give the fans what they want to see, which is great waifus. I'm actually fond of waifu culture, because it is entertaining talking about the subject. Many of my videos are about anime waifus, and who is best girl. But I can see how older anime fans, and the anime elites feel bitter about this change. They hate what anime has become, and often say, modern anime is trash. Even though I'm fine with how waifu culture is now, I can understand their frustrations. Back when Darling in the Franxx was airing, a lot of the screen time was focused on paid teenage love drama they expect from a cheesy romance drama show, or from a reality show. Those scenes were pretty much trash. But people looked past that problem because Zero Two was such a great waifu. The anime studio knew what they were doing by making Zero Two so seductive, and having her say darling over and over. Guys are easy to impress. So when you have a hot girl like that, a lot of attention was on her. A lot of YouTube videos back then focused on the waifu war between Zero Two and Ichigo, rather than actual plot. People were so distracted by the waifus, it made them believe this was actually a good show. It wasn't until the plot became so ridiculous and terrible did people realize this anime series wasn't actually that good. You also have the anime series Rent a Girlfriend as an example of waifus carrying the show. You can't say with a straight face that anyone watches that anime series for a plot. Everyone's watching it for the waifus. It exploded in popularity because of the waifus. I could see how people could really like the waifus, but the horrible main character and the cringy dialogue was just too much for me. I watched every season so far, but even with the plot getting better, it's pretty obvious the waifus are carrying the show. Isekai anime series are the best example of how waifu culture is today. It's all about the waifus and how amazing they are. Even though these shows are so generic, people can't stop watching them because of power fantasy and the great waifus. There has been a change in focus overall. In the 90s and early 2000s, it was all about making a creative plot that would get people's attention. But now in modern anime, it's all about creating the perfect waifu that will get people's attention. As great as these waifus may be at times, the lack of creativity in terms of the plot is difficult to watch. That's only how some anime fans outside Japan feel though. Japanese fans clearly could care less. The waifu culture now is great for business. So many anime figures and merchandise being sold now. Anime is still as popular as ever in Japan because of these waifus. It was a great decision to focus more on these waifus if you're looking at it just in terms of business. I mean, who cares if a random person in America criticizes an anime show? As long as anime merchandise is being sold, and Blu-ray sales are doing great, then who really cares? If you're wondering why many people hate modern anime now, the waifu culture is part of the reason. That's why some people stop watching anime altogether, or just become anime elitists.